we got an adventure this time. And I'm fixing to get to do something I've always wanted to do. And I'm going to share it with you guys. We're doing a little PR for Alabama Gold Camp, and it is May 2021. Beach Bluff Outdoors. Gold mining equipment. Let's go find some gold. Okay, so while we're waiting on the fella to get over here and do the clean out, let's talk about how gold mining works. If any of you have watched Gold Rush, Bering Sea Gold's a little different because they're dredging, but you can dredge here in the actual creek, which is where all this pay dirt back here comes from, on the property and in the bins and you know whatnot. But Gold Rush, the TV show, or gold mines, let's say that, they're using the same, a high banker or a trommel is pretty much all they're using, and they work kind of the same way. But let me break this down, at least to my most basic understanding, because I am no expert. This is my first time doing this, but I've done a ton of research on it. That was why I came straight to the high banker and rented it, because it seems to be the most effective. But sluicing, which is the sluice box that you saw earlier in the video, you put it at a downward angle. They say like an inch per foot. It's like 3 foot, so you got 3 inches of fall, and you classify your pay dirt. Okay, so where does pay dirt come from? As glaciers move, whatever, and opens up gold veins, and it pushes, this is all wash gold, which all means it is washed down the river. So it'll be flakes. And gold is heavy, so it'll drop out into cracks and whatever in bedrock, because bedrock, it ain't going to go no further, and all the overburden is going to get washed away, and that's going to leave the gold deposited. So you're going to get into that gravel, which they've already done it for you here, and you're going to classify it, which means you're basically going to run it through a sifter and get the big rocks out. Man, there's like 10 different classifiers I saw up there at the store, but you want to get it down to dirt. Okay, you just basically shake it, because the gold's heavy, it's going to drop to the bottom. You get the rocks and the overburden off the top, and then you're going to feed it into a wash plant. The same thing they do on Gold Rush. They strip it off with machinery, strip the overburden off, get down to bedrock, and then they scrape it up. And they run it through a trommel, which will separate rocks and leave the dirt. This is a wash plant. You're going to drop it in a hopper up here. And you see all the jets of water. And it washes all the dirt down in to the tray, and the rocks stay on top on the gorilla bars, and you just rake them off. So the gold is suspended in the dirt, in the sludge, and as it goes down, the dirt and all the other stuff is heavy, light, so it gets washed away. There's ribs down through there, and there's carpet. That gold will fall into that carpet, and that'll keep it from washing down the aluminum. When you get done, you just wash that out. and you're left with the gold and concentrate. It's real fine dirt, and then you pan that out. Which is exactly how they do it in Gold Rush. They're just doing it on a massive scale. I'm loading this with a shovel. They're loading it with a front end loader. I'm loading a couple pounds. They're loading several tons. I wash a few pounds at a time. They're washing tons at a time. But they're doing the same thing. I'm getting a few flakes for every yard of dirt that I move. They're getting ounces for every yard that they move. But it's the exact same process. So as that dirt washes down, it goes over those ribs. That gold is heavy and it'll drop out. And the rocks and the dirt will wash over the top. The gold gets stuck in the carpet. And then you pan it. You put it in a pan, put some water, and you wash away the rest of that, gently wash away the rest of that dirt. And you're left with the heavies, which are your heavy metals, your black sand, magnetite. I was hoping for some red garnet, but anyway, so that's pretty well how this process works. So you hear me talk about clean out. I need him to shut the water off because I don't have any control over the water here. And we're going to take the metal, the little ribs I was talking about, we're going to wash them off into a bucket, all the dirt and what few rocks have collected. And then we're going to pull the carpet up and we're going to wash it real good into that same bucket of water. When the gold is heavy, it's going to sink to the bottom with whatever dirt is left. And that's what we're going to pan out. I know we have 3 flakes of gold in there and I'm super excited about that. But when he gets here to clean out, I'll see what we can find, see what I can show you guys. Well, we're wrapping up day 1. Tired. I'm filthy. It is hard, dirty work. But nothing in this pan. I done panned this whole bucket, all my concentrate. Probably gonna rent the high banker again tomorrow. It produced, I don't know if you can tell, there's quite a bit of gold in there. I mean, quite a bit for what we're doing. Wow. Everything's wet and dirty. I don't know if you can see this picture. See? That's gold right there. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Found quite a bit actually. So I'm gonna finish panning this out. Figure out what I'm gonna do with this box of, I guess you'd call it tailings. I'm gonna eat me a Mountain House meal. And I think we're gonna wrap it up, call it a day. We tired. I got the sluice box for tomorrow. I may rent a high banker. About 4 hours. They're having a the amateur miners thing. The club here is having a meeting at 9 o'clock in the morning with a big dig, and followed by whatever gold is found will be split between everybody there. And it'll be split between everybody there, and they're having a potluck meal afterwards. So I'm gonna eat a Mountain House meal and drink a hot Coke Zero. And then we'll prop his damaged ankle up and do it again tomorrow. So I guess this is the end of day 1. We got gold though. Good morning. It's actually a little later this morning. I got up and had breakfast. I got my jet boil fuel, my little MSR pocket rocket stove, and my, what is it, Jolander, I forget how to pronounce it. Jomolander, yeah. Anyway, titanium pot. And I had some Mountain House, whatever it is. Biscuits and gravy. It's actually pretty good. It's biscuits and gravy with sausage. And you probably can't. I don't know if y'all can see that. I can't see crap. I ain't got my glasses on. No placer and flakes and all that. It's mainly just flour gold. It's gold dust. I found one speck that might be considered a flake, but I mean, heck, it's still gold. I'm still having a ball, so. But I gotta clean up my mess, put my stove and everything back up, pack my food bag back up. Let's go get this day started. Honestly, I'm probably just gonna go hit the high banker again, put my sluice box on it. I don't know. Then I have to pan all that crap out 4 hours from now. I don't know, but we're gonna get something going. Before we cut out, let me show you all these rooms. Actually not bad. It's the heating and air unit. It's got a little TV up here, but it's mounted direct TV. 2 beds. It's about what you'd expect from an economy motel. It's not bad. I mean, I got a good night's sleep once I robbed all the pillows off the other bed. The shower is small. It's rustic. But, it's a little bitty shower. I'm a big guy. But, sink, mirror, counter, I mean, they provide towels, linens. It's right comfortable. I took a shower because it's muddy, dirty. Mining. Prospecting. I'm sorry, I got quit using that word, mining. But I'm gonna pack. Man, that pack's been everywhere. But anyway, time to go get our day started. Meet some of the most interesting people down here, and friendly. Man, everybody here is friendly and helpful. Now, I did notice, I guess you could say they were a little standoffish, kinda, till they get to know you a little bit. But once you get to know you, they'll start giving you some secrets. But I got my sluice set up on my high banker. I'm on a different pile. See, secrets. But I only did it for 2 hours, so I'm gonna go play in the creek for a while. But I only got 2 hours, so we gotta get to work. I'll show y'all something. When I first got here, I got really excited. Can you see all the sparkly? Thought that was gold. Mica. It's mica. And there's a lot of it here. Only about an hour left on the machine. A lot of organic material in here too, but we'll take a short break. It's kind of funny if you think about it. You're literally just washing dirt and rocks. Like you're putting it in a washing machine and rinsing it off, and then sending it back out into the creek. I don't know. Find that a little ironic. How about 20 minutes to go? Yeah, see the pile? I put a pretty big dent in it. I mean, all in all, I don't know if you can see that area right. I think right there. I think I pointed to it. There's so much glare on the screen I can't see crap. And I'm wearing my $25,000 hat. I need to empty my gravel bucket. Y'all saw me do that earlier. Water just runs off into it, and the gorilla bars in there inside the hopper catch the gravel when you wash the dirt off, and you just rake them off into that bucket. And then we got these bins. I didn't turn the camera around, so I don't know what you saw, but there's bins sitting around. And we just throw the rocks in it. I don't know what they do with it. I'm assuming go tumble back in the creek somewhere. Well, my time's up. I don't know where the feller is. You know, I don't think they got a stopwatch on this process. But I'm trying to save a little bit to go work some pay dirt down there on the creek. I don't see any color in the mats. So today ain't looking real great. And no red garnet. A lot of quartz. Beautiful quartz. Which is worthless, but it's pretty. My wife likes it. This particular high banker has been around a lot. I'm sitting there looking at the water leaves at like a 45 that way and a 45 that way. And none of it goes down the middle because there's a huge tailings pile down through there. But anyway, get y'all some footage of the clean out. Well, we had color in the pan. So now we got all of our concentrates over here in a bucket. We're at the panning shed. We're gonna pan this out. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Yeah, we got gold. So we're gonna pan this out and see what we get. Starting to see some black sand, and we got some color right there. I will say they dig the pay dirt and they do a test clean out. They do a test pan, and you know, it's pretty simple. You literally just feed the machine, but the material here, got to be pretty sharp on panning. see it? It's tiny. Right there. But anyway, I'm going to cut this off and go ahead and pan this all out. And, I don't know if I got it or not. It was a little bitty. But anyway, I'm going to cut this off, save some battery. And, I'm going to finish up this bucket. I don't know if you'd call it a flake, but it's the biggest piece since I've been here. See it? Right there. It's an actual flake. We'll show y'all the final cleanup. Can you see it all up there? Up in here. So, a lot of flour gold. That's it. But I'm gonna clean this up and go back to the river, I guess. We're gonna ride back down here and see if we can find us another pile to work on the creek. But I wanted to show y'all what it's like to get down there. I'm coming from the store. This is the only place up here I get phone signal. I go check in with my wife twice a day and get caught up on book face and all that. But check this out. This is what it takes to get down to the creek. And it's bumpy. Lord, it is bumpy. But I've been high banking. I think I'm just going to go down here and sluice on the actual creek. They've got a couple of pay dirt piles down here that the local little mining club is here today, having a little get together, and they were telling me this one pile down here has actually been producing a little bit. But it's bumpy. Anyway, we get down here to the creek. I ain't actually showed y'all the creek. I just did my final cleanup and went through and pulled all my gold. I got about a quarter ounce, roughly, I mean a quarter gram. I plugged it in the gold calculator and it's like 11 bucks. 2 days worth of work for 11 bucks. But anyway, we're gonna ease over here to the creek, see if we can find somewhere. Man, it's a good spot right there, but they got, some people got high bankers set up. But anyway, we'll see what we can find. Came over here to the back side of the bridge, and they said there's no pay dirt over here. They don't have the piles pulled up, and the banks are higher on the creek, a lot steeper. My spot I was in yesterday, there's like 30 dead gum people over there. See, this is the bridge. You gotta go under. See, the creek is down there. I don't know why I'm doing that, but you can't see it. It's down there. Look at that dead gum. Low dead gum thing. Wow. About to drop the camera. But man, they in my spot. And they're in my spot and they're on my pile. You gotta have good flowing water to run a sluice. So I don't know. I may just run over and talk to some of the locals. Let's see what happens. Also want to show y'all this. You see this big hole? And there's another one back over here. That's where all the pay dirt comes from. This was the original route of the creek. It's moved over the years, and guy that owns the property don't want people digging up the creek. The dredges do enough damage, so he digs the pay dirt for you. But it's a really good spot to sluice right there, right here. There ain't no pay dirt nowhere around. There's one other spot back there, but I don't know. We're gonna see what else we can come up with. Well, it's about 6:30 p.m. and I'm fixing to start the six and a half hour ride back home. They closed up the store, and honestly, I'm just tired, muddy, and dirty. But we got about $250,000. I showed you some of the clean outs, but man, this was an experience. If y'all ever get the chance to come to Alabama Gold Camp, I highly recommend it. I will be back, as a matter of fact. Hopefully in just the next few weeks. I got a good friend of mine that wants to come down here, but I'm gonna get out here close to the intro state. See if I can scare me up a hamburger somewhere. I'll be home about just south of 1 a.m. I reckon. So anyway, Alabama Gold Camp, May of 2021. We got about $250,000. Man, awesome pay dirt, awesome people. The people here are phenomenal. Once they kind of warm up to you, I'll give you a heads up on that. The prices are reasonable. They rent dredges, sluices, high bankers. They got pans, vials. They got everything you can think of. So I definitely recommend you check them out. It was a phenomenal weekend. I'm kind of sad to be heading home. I'm ready because my knee hurts, my ankle hurts, my back hurts, but I wouldn't change a thing, man. This was a mind-blowing experience. So, well, all right, guys. All the links in the description as usual, and I appreciate you watching. I love you guys, and we'll see you in the next video.